Hey, welcome Scorpio to this month's the timeless month ahead reading. Okay, so this reading looks like it could have some similarities playing out to Leo's reading. So I'm not sure if Scorpio and Leo have been having some sort of interaction here, but we'll just go through and see what we're getting. So it looks like there's a person who's keeping an eye on Scorpio very closely. I can't really tell if they're like attracted to them or they're kind of unsure of them. I think that they are quite sure about Scorpio, but they're unsure as to whether they like make a move or not, but they're keeping eyes on Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is, I think, in their like home, in their security, in all the things that they deem like comfort and stability. And I feel like they're kind of keeping people at a little bit of a distance while they are like just, part of me wants to say like regaining their strength or recovering from something, and they're kind of resting and they're like building themselves up again, like kind of nurturing themselves. It's like maybe Scorpio has withdrawn for a while to protect themselves in some way and just keep people on the outside at a distance while they choose to do that and move through it all. And so maybe this Knight of Wands character is one of the people wondering where Scorpio went while this was all happening, that or they kept like they had an eye on you, and it on Scorpio, and Scorpio decided that it was like too much heat for them, and so they wanted to retrieve. Maybe Scorpio wasn't feeling safe, or something else is going on here that's like totally unrelated. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I feel like there's like much bigger going on in Scorpio's life right now than what the Knight of Wands has any visible, like, is privy to. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like somebody was like trying to cause Scorpio some sort of like stress or something here. It was like, I feel like someone's trying to create a loss here, or they're trying to win against Scorpio at something, but I don't feel like Scorpio is competing. I feel like Scorpio is just living their life, trying to keep themselves safe and trying to look after their well-being. Anyway, like after whatever this is that happens, the universe is bringing in like a cup of love or opportunity to like kind of nourish themselves and regain that fulfillment again within themselves. I feel like, I wonder if there's just an error in communication here, or if I don't know. When we were doing the Leo reading, there was a mention about like someone infiltrating the castle, and so I don't know. They also had the Five of Swords as well, so they had the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, and there was like an empty win and someone trying to like kind of come into a closer group. I'm kind of getting the sense that like even if Scorpio can't see something, it can sense something, and it just kind of retracts regardless of what may be trying to peer in or come close. It's like Scorpio doesn't need to know something bad's happening to just withdraw. Like just naturally withdraw without consequence, even if it causes consequence for other people. It's you know, when I say that, it might be like maybe people were like stressed out or having a headache, thinking that like, I don't know, like why did Scorpio retreat from me? But Scorpio was doing its own thing, really unbothered by what other people were doing. Or maybe that, but at the same time, maybe there is like an element of them not feeling safe, but it feels kind of unrelated. It feels like they have their own thing going on that's maybe making them feel unsafe, and that any pressure, any external pressure that's extra or unnecessary is just going to be pushed to the side and kept out the castle walls. So I feel like Scorpio won't be letting anyone in during this time. Anyway, so the universe ends up saying, good job, Scorpio, you kept yourself safe and endured this time of hardship, and we want to give you something to help you feel a little bit better. So we want you to like embrace this cup of self-love and have more compassion for yourself and nurture yourself during this time. And it's almost as if like the universe delivers that cup to Scorpio in their hands. Like it was like a gift from above that came out of nowhere, and it doesn't matter what that looks like. So moving on, it looks like Scorpio puts all that in the past and just gets on with life, and they're like, where to next? And Scorpio is deciding to, I don't know, what is it? Is it tell the truth? Is it communicate? Is it authenticity? What is it? I get to the bottom. It's like Scorpio comes out the other side and is looking to get to the bottom of something. So maybe Scorpio realizes that they were withdrawn and not really paying attention during this time, but they know that some funny things were happening around them. So when they come out the other end, they're actually going to get given the truth by Spirit. Yeah. Nothing's going to get past Scorpio this round. Okay. So yeah, it feels like some of the things that have been happening have been things that were happening to help Scorpio release things that they didn't need to carry with them. So if you know whatever your South Node placement is, there might be some old die-hard habits from a past life that you're carrying with you here that are actually not helpful anymore. So for some of you, it could have been a past life connection that actually doesn't get carried forward into any further lives. And I do wonder for some of you, if you have a water sign South Node. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, okay. All right, so Scorpio, this is everything that I have for you for the month ahead zodiac reading. Hopefully this is helpful to you in some way, and maybe trust the intuition or yeah, the feelings that you have coming in. Anyway, thank you for joining. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in another reading.